play out in the online space. Number one, we said is what? Land. For you to be able to make money on the online space, you must have what? Land. What is your land? Number one, your social media handle, right? Or your website, or your WhatsApp used for business, not to do only social greeting of family members. Or you have an email list that you're sending out emails to, or you have a YouTube channel, or you have a TikTok account, or a Twitter account, or a Snapchat account, or a Facebook page. You can either have one, or you have what? All. But you must have land. Number two beside is what? Labor. Meaning you must carry out an activity, right? Before you make money online. What is that activity? It could be that you're selling a physical product, it could be that you're offering a service, or it could be that what? You have a training or a course, or yourself. Yourself could be the product like Mufti Men, right? He is a personal brand, and his personal brand pays him money because companies or business owners pays him money so that he will talk about their product subtly. That's number two. What? Labor. Then the third one is what? Capital. The reason why I asked us what are the three currencies, and I told us about the three currencies or the four currencies, is because you must need one of those currencies as your capital. If you don't have money to use in running advertisements for either your personal brand or the service you're offering or the product you're selling, you must have time that you will dedicate to create content. Either the content where you're creating it yourself, using your physical self, or you're creating it using AI tools, or you're creating it using graphic design tools. You must create content. Or you're even copying somebody's content and sharing it on your own platform. We have people who do that. Is that not so? But you must have what? Capital. Then the last one is entrepreneurship. What is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship is simply the way of what? Profiling a solution, identifying a problem, and then profiling a solution to that problem. That is who an entrepreneur is. So entrepreneurship is the process, right? Of what? Identifying or researching a problem that a lot of people have, and then finding a solution to that what? Problem. Now when you found the solution, you must do what? Ensure you make it accessible to them. So these four factors of production must be intact for a successful online journey. Are we together? The next thing is you must have a goal. And the goal of any marketing effort is to increase one of these four things. The first one is growth. By growth means when I create an handle today, by the next 365 days, I want my followers to have grown to a certain number. Or I am selling a product today. In the next 365 days, I want my revenue from what I am selling to have grown to something. So number one, you said, is what? Growth. Number two is what? Market share. What do we mean by market share? If we are addressing Nigerians with a particular product, there is more than one person selling that product. The person who sells more of that product has the larger market share. So, of the entirety of that market share, you must seek to grab your own out of the cake. Are we together? The more you grow, the larger your market share will be. The third one is what? Profitability. You should not just be there and you're not making money. You should not be selling a product. You buy a product for 1,000 naira and you're selling it for 1,500 naira. Hello, are you playing? Where is the transportation money? Where is the money for data? Where is the money you use in creating content? Where is the money you use in going to? Do you understand? It must be profitable. How do you calculate the profitability? It varies. But you must ensure there is what? Profit. Then the last one is what? Sales increase. By sales increase, whatever a sale is to you, it must increase. If it is the number of subscribers, there must be an increase. If it is the number of units a subscriber buys, there must be an increase. If it's the number of time, that's the time duration one subscriber pays you on your channel to consume your content, it must what? Increase. So these 4 goals is what you come to the online space with. Number 1, I must grow. My market share must increase. My profitability must be what? Rock solid. And my sales must also increase over time. Are we together? Am I going too fast? So before we can achieve what we said in the last part, you must know who it is you're selling to. Muftimen is selling to any human being that has sense and wants to live a good life on earth, right? In servitude to Allah, looking for easy ways that are understandable for them to gain what? That closeness, and then also live a better life in this world. So all of his messaging is towards that kind of person. Is that not so? Me now, my target customers are individuals. Before now, I was solely serving females because we are less exposed. So any female who wants to leverage the online space to make more sales, right, is who I serve. Why do I serve her? It's because we are less tech savvy, right? They are less tech savvy. We are so scared of anything tech. I don't want to touch this. I might go and do something will happen. So me, I have the expertise of breaking down hard concepts for them to understand the is. That is who I am serving. Then the why are these reasons I brought out. They find it difficult, they are scared. Me, I can make it easier for them. Then what is it that I'm giving them? What I know, how to use the online space. So also for you, whatever idea it is you have, whatever product it is you think you want to sell, whatever service it is you want to render, whatever brand you want to build, you must know who it is you want to serve with that product, that service, or the personal brand you're building. Then you must have a reason why you're producing that product, service, or your personal brand to that person, and then what is it that person is getting out of you. Are we together? Is it too fast? So the next thing is carrying out your SWOT analysis. Be like, waiting concern digital marketing, concern SWOT analysis. What are we doing? I thought I'll just go there. I just what I want to go and do. No. In everything we come to, there must be what? Intentionality. So, I am a digital marketer. What are my strengths that will make me to be able to compete with people who know better than me, who are more exposed than me, who have a larger audience than I do? Yes, you mean? Who have a larger audience than I do, and who have more expertise than I do. What is my strength? I must identify what it is. We must identify what our individual strengths are. Example, it could be that you have a way of breaking down difficult concepts for people. That could be your strength. It could be that you're somebody who loves to read news. and you love to give your opinion about that news, right? It could be that if there's anything you love doing, it is reading. And we know that people are very lazy about reading these days. So when you read, you're making summary available for people. That is a strength. What is your weakness? Everybody has a weakness. You must be able to identify what your weakness is. What are the opportunities that are in this space for you? The opportunities is that there are people who are looking for somebody who looks like them, speaks like them, that can give them certain information the way they want it. Then the last one, what are the threats that are there that could hinder your progress? You must be able to what? Identify them. Please, we should understand these foundational blocks because they are going to really impact how we behave, right? When we begin our journey or we reactivate our journey if we have journeys we started that is in hibernation. Are we together? So when you've carried out your SWOT analysis, in order to make sales, now that you've understood all of this, you know what your strengths are, you know what your weakness is, you know what the opportunities out there are for you, and you also know what the threats are, how do you make sales? It is by being everything in one. Number one, you must be the content creator. If you will not be the content creator, you must get a content what? Creator. When you create content, people will do what? They will know you. When they know you, they've discovered you for the first time, right? You must do what? Advertise. By advertising, it may just be by putting out more content every day. So the more content you put out, the more the platform, makes your content to reach more people. The more it reaches more people and the more people consume, they get to what? Like you. When they like you, they now start to look at you as a brand ambassador of either yourself or of the product you're selling. When you become a brand ambassador, what do? They trust you. And then when they trust you, they easily bring out their ATM card and say, take my money and give me what you're selling. Let me give an example. Who here has ever bought a jersey with the name of a footballer on it? Anybody? Why? Your player is in that team. Has he dashed you money before?
Yes.
Yes.
You said I didn't have.
Has he dashed you money before? Are you guys getting the point I'm trying to make here? But because there's something that resonates with you about that player, you want to be associated with that person. So that person is a brand ambassador of himself. Are you with me? And because of that, you trust him to the point that you are buying a jersey with his name and he does not even know you're buying it. Like, that is how powerful hitting all of these 3 points are. The example of this footballer, what is the content he's creating? He's playing that ball, like the way he's playing the ball, you're like, oh my god, I don't know how he does it. I'm like, is this Zara? What they call it? Dribbling, shot. Is something that you can't just explain why. So in our own cases, right, before we go on to these platforms, we have to ask ourselves, what do I have of value that I am willing to give to people so that they will give me their attention? When they give me their attention, they like me. When they like me, it gets to a point where they are so much invested in all the idea that if I sell them something, they will buy. Or if I tell them, and remember, selling must not be I am selling bag, come and buy. It could be that I am telling them to carry out an action and they are carrying out that action. Because that action they now carry out will now translate to what? Sales or money for you. Are we together? Am I communicating or am I speaking gibberish? So, there are 3 major content types. Major. There are other sub. But to thrive on the online space, you must create either one type or what? All 3 types. Education content is content that is making people know something that they did not know before, but as a result of you teaching it to them now, it's going to help them improve an aspect of their lives. Right? Number 2 is entertainment. They say variety is the spice of life. People get tired of their daily activities and they just want to come online to just while away time, to maybe laugh and ease some of their frustrations. So that is where entertainment comes in. Then the third one we have is what? Infotainment. It is giving information but in the form of what? Entertainment. Are we together? So these are the 3 different ways you can sell online, because your content is what sells you or your product. Are we together so far? Then we must have a what? Content marketing strategy plan. What does it mean? You guys are sitting down in class. You have never met me in your life, right? And then I walk into this class and I say, I am selling shoes. You must buy. Now that you are seeing me for the first time. I've not even introduced who I am. I've not told you where I am from. I've not told you the kind of shoe I'm selling. All I said is, you must buy this shoe. Please, sincere response. What would you do? Somebody will carry the Coke bottle in front of him and stone me. Like, I'm thinking of what to take home for food. Is that not so? So, our content that we put out must have a strategy to it. Every content must have an objective. Every content must have what? An objective. So there are 3 things. The plan must be strategic. It must have a business-oriented goal attached to it, even if it is entertainment. And then it must have a business value. The business value is either the attention or what? The money. Are we together? Don't worry, this is going to come live tomorrow. But we are setting this shimshida so we understand. Okay? So here, I'm now going to show us a real life scenario. I'm going to ask you a question. So you're going to bring out your paper and biro and I'm going to write something. Question. Are you ready? If you were to sell one thing today on the online space, a physical product, what will it be? If I am to sell something today on the online space, if I am to sell a physical product today on the online space, what will I sell? Write it. Whatever comes to mind. You have a notepad on your phone, open it. Just think, if I am to sell something today on the online space, what will it be? Yeah, a physical product. We're going to look for this. If I am to sell a physical product today on the online space, what will I sell? I'm going to use one person, so I'll just call somebody randomly. Have you written it? Yeah, a physical, we are going to come to a service or a knowledge. But for a physical product, if I want to sell a physical product today, what will I sell? Are we done? Number 2, why should somebody buy that thing I am selling? So I don't know what the thing is. Maybe you wrote house. Why should somebody buy the house that you're selling? Why should somebody buy what you are selling? Why? Are we done? Done? Then, who is an ideal customer? By ideal customer, who is that dream client or that dream person that I want? By dream person, the person that fulfills all the criteria you want. Who is the person? Give the person a name, give the person a gender, give the person where he lives, give the person an income level, what they are earning. Give the person a pain point that is going to make them want what you are selling. Who is that person? What's his or her name? Where does she live? How much does she earn monthly? Does she even earn money at all? What is a pain point they have? If you don't understand what pain points are, let me give an example. If I'm a teacher who wants to sell a kid's tracing book, huh? What I am selling is what? Tracing book. Why somebody would want my tracing book is because she has a child that is yet to learn how to write, and that child is in primary 1. Or the child is in nursery 1, or the child is in nursery 2, but this child still struggles with what? Learning to write. Then who is she? Her name is Hajara. She's a mother of 2 children. One of the child is in nursery 1, the other child is in nursery 2. She's a stay-at-home mom. She does not earn salary. She does not earn salary. How is she supposed to buy it? So that's the wrong number already. So, or she's also a teacher, but because she's a teacher, she already has adequate time to pay attention to her child. Can you see how I'm bringing out everything we have done? Are we done with this exercise?
Yes.
1 to 3. So that's for a physical product. For a knowledge that we can share, what is one knowledge? What is one area in this life that if I should wake you today, or somebody wakes you today and say, come and talk about this thing to a group of people, you can go to that place to speak without preparing adequately? Like you've gained so much mastery over that thing that it becomes very easy for you to communicate what it is that you're doing or you're offering. What is that one knowledge? One area. What is it? What is one skill that you can talk about on the online space, right? That people will find useful or beneficial? One. Just one. Now? I can't hear you.
We have already answered.
Yes, yes.
Yes, but all of them, I don't get it.
One knowledge you have, or a skill that you have, that if they ask you today, Hajara, come and teach a group of people about this thing that you know. You can teach it without pain. Pain, zafi, or effort. Think very well. One skill, maybe it's even one skill you have long forgotten, you have buried it under your pillowcases, under the box. You have not visited it for a very long time, but you have, like, it's always nagging you in your brain and like, hi, when I go for like, there was one time, I remember that time I used to, and I would love to visit it, even if it is that far. Dig it out. Confidence. Write it. There are people who, even if you give them 1 million naira, they cannot come and stand and sit there.
Human capacity development.
Now?
Human capacity development.
MashaAllah. So, who needs, question 2 now, who is in need of that skill or that knowledge? Who? Who is an individual that needs that knowledge or that skill? Done? Who is an individual that needs that knowledge or needs that skill? Who is the individual that needs that knowledge or needs that skill? Then, what problem is the skill solving for that person? What problem is that skill or knowledge solving for that person? See, it can even be entertainment, making people laugh. What problem is it solving? Depression, anger, anxiety, degia. Abi, who? Just pick any typical Nigerian that has a job that is not paying well. Done? Okay. So one person should give me what she came up with, or he came up with. We are going to now. So for the physical product, give me what you chose.
Mine is laptops.
Laptops. So let us come to Oga Google and type in laptop. And then we'll scroll down a bit and we'll start searching for what people are looking for in regards to what? Laptop. Are people searching for laptop online? Are people searching?
Yes.
Are you among those that are selling? Can they find you? Huh? So you can see what they are searching for. What is the cheapest laptop? Can I get a laptop of 50K? Your content you're creating, right, should capture these things. Either as an education, as an entertainment. As an entertainment, you can use one of those memes of a baby that is laughing, and you now write when somebody says, is there a laptop of 50K? What have you done? You're saying, there's no laptop of, well, maybe there is, or there isn't, I don't know, right? What are the top 5 laptops beside you. Then we're going all the way down to see what other things they are asking for. Laptop of 20,000 naira. Hey, Nigeria. UK use laptops. So I just used this one example. Right? And then we're just looking to see if people are actually searching. Let me now visit one place so that we'll now use another person. So we have seen that for laptop, they are searching for Abi. Another person should give me their physical product. Another physical product.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Jersey. Okay. So let's come here. So jersey. Okay, that's how they spell it. So, no? Am I correct? Okay. So we can see all of the search queries that people are searching for regarding jersey. Jersey sheets, jersey cows good for me, jersey. So this is vague. So who is jersey number 25? Who jersey 24? Which jersey number is the best? Which jersey is the most expensive in India? Which jersey is the most expensive? Can you see? These are the things people search for. So when you're creating content, they're going to be around those. A third person should give me a different thing. You have given me a different person.
Let's say
Vegetable oil. Right? So it's searching. 145 questions. So what are the questions? Why is vegetable oil sensitive to your acidity? Why is vegetable oil unhealthy? So if the oil you're selling is not vegetable oil, maybe it is, I don't know. What other type of oil do we have? So whatever it is, right? These are all the ideas of content you can create regarding vegetable oil. Can you imagine that? So the more information you give to people, the more they like you. Because everybody out there is just showing their products in their faces. But you're taking the pain to educate them, to entertain them, or to infotain them about what you're selling. So the more you're able to do this and get eyeballs to your content, the more you're going to be able to do what? Sell on the online space. So now that's vegetable oil. These are the three we're using for the physical products. So let's do one for a skill or an expertise that you will want to talk about on the online space. Somebody should give me one. Counseling. What kind of counseling? There are different types. Is it marriage counseling? Is it teenage?
Teenage counseling.
Teenage counseling. Results. Oh, I've exhausted. So, free teenage counseling near me, teenage counseling services near me. How much does teenage therapy cost? Teenage counseling services, youth counseling near me. So, we have as a free account, right? You have access to just 3, but there's another resource. You can to get more information?
Three per day or three total.
No, pardon. So let's include that topic still. And then that. They said zero query. Nobody is searching for teenage counseling. That is not true. So let's go back to Oga Google, right? So what is the role of counseling in youth? What is the best topic for counseling? What age is appropriate for counseling? What are the benefits of child and adolescent counseling? So these are topics that people are looking for information about. That if you have a service that you're rendering in this aspect, it positions you as an authority, right? When you're talking about these things. And when they see you as an authority, what do? They come to you to get your service. Because you're targeting teenagers, if I am selling a product solely for teenagers, and I see that you already have that audience, I can now come to you and pay you money and say, please, I want you to talk about these products that I'm selling on your platform, and I'm paying you this. So this is how you make money on the online space. It's not like you just log online and then you see them with sharing money and then you get your share. Or they will say, federal government is doing one thing and you send this to 5 people, you're going to get money. Or if you click this link and you share it to 7 people, they are going to give you one link and then they will share money. To make money on the online space, you must have what? Value to exchange for one of the 3 currencies. Number 2, your 4 factors of production must be intact. You must have a presence, right? You must create the product. You must use your money to advertise it. Use your time to create content about it. Is that not so? And lastly, there must be somebody that needs it. So based on these exercises you have carried out, irrespective of what idea you have, if right now there is somebody that is selling that thing, it means you can also sell that thing. But there's nobody that is selling it. It is either nobody wants it, or nobody has taken the pain to do all it will take to get people to be aware of this to a point where they buy it. So do we now understand what it means to market digitally? Do you understand all it takes to market on the online space? It is not start today, make money tomorrow. So tomorrow, when you see somebody saying, how I slept in the bed and woke up to an alert of $1,000, bro, run away. You are that $1,000 because the activities you will carry out is what will raise that $1,000 for him. Do you understand? Have I communicated?
Yes.
Was I too fast? Did I miss anybody along the way? No. MashaAllah. Any question?
I think since you said the session will continue tomorrow, right?
We did something today. No question. Please, nobody else.
If you said it's ending today.
No, today is the introduction.
Okay.
Tomorrow is the physical. Because these ideas you have on paper, we are bringing it to life tomorrow. So come prepared. Yeah.
The last one.
I didn't hear you.
This content marketing is the last one.
Yeah.
Content marketing strategy.
I didn't get you.
Last slide.
The last slide. The last slide. Okay?
Business plan.
Your question.
Yes, I don't think it is. Yeah.
Explain part. Okay? You're just meeting me for the first time. Did you pay to be here? No. But what did I do? I gave you value in exchange for what? Your attention. But I also had a selfish reason. You're knowing about me for the what? First time. Tomorrow, when you go and you are amongst your friends and they are saying, somebody is saying, I want to learn this digital marketing thing. Will you go online to look for somebody? Or you say, I remember one woman that uses niqab that came to our school to teach us. Which one will you do? Second point. And then you'll be like, and I did not collect her number. But I will call somebody who I think would have her number. Then you will do what? Collect the number. What's the strategy here? I was asked to come and present. Ordinarily, I charge money, but I said yes because it is a strategic plan. Are you with me? That's point number one. The business case. Tomorrow, when we are having this session, I am going to video myself teaching people so that I can present this evidence on my own digital platforms so that when somebody is looking for somebody to come and train either their staff or their kids or they themselves, I have what? Understood? Business value. When they say, we've never seen you teaching before, are you sure you can? I say yes. How many years experience do you have? I say this. My experience and my ability to prove my experience will increase my market value. Do you now understand? Yeah.
My question was, after the SWOT analysis,
Yeah.
there was a diagram that comes after it.
Let me
Where you talk about who, why, and
Okay.
What?
Who, why, and
What?
no. This is the one
not
after.
this, not this.
Before the
Direct.
Yes, who, why, and
What? Yeah.
And you come to these questions. I was expecting it to be 4 instead of 3. But probably it's my review. I want it to be convincing. But I related it to some of the problem or challenges we face in economics. Because I do believe that marketing and economics, I think they romance each other.
Okay.
So, and we do come across such, whereby we have who, why, what, and where. Probably sometimes maybe for whom or to whom. So, does that one need to convince me if really this thing are supposed to be, or that you can
Okay.
decide?
I think you mean what is very cool for the transaction to occur, right? The reason why I didn't bring that up is because we are talking within a context, right? And within that context, we had established the fact that you have a land. Amongst your land, we said either your social media page, your website, or your what? Instagram handle. I'm getting somewhere. So when I said the who, right? Let's say I am selling this digital marketing program now on the online space. The who is who am I serving? The why is why am I serving them? And why do they need me? Right? The what is what am I teaching them? So my delivery now is via what? My page, or my WhatsApp, or my Telegram. Does that answer your questions? So it's because we're talking within a context. And we have already mentioned you must have a YouTube page, a WhatsApp handle, a Telegram, Instagram, or what have you. So that's it. So first of all, so tomorrow, please let's try to be on time. Tomorrow is is a hands-on experience to bring to life what you have on paper. So that as you're living here, you did not really just come and hear and go. You took away something you can see and say, this my time that I spent here was worth it. So till tomorrow, inshallah.
Thank you.